Hello YouTube. I want to talk a little bit about self-awareness. What the human mind is able to accomplish. What are we actually capable of? And it brings to mind a movie I had watched, or a documentary I had watched a few years ago on, I believe it was Netflix. Yeah, it was Netflix. And it was called The Secret. And it talked about how the ancients and successful people all through history knew this secret. The secret to success. And it wasn't working harder. It wasn't cheating people. It was this alignment with the universe. That God created laws of the universe back in the beginning of time that anyone could follow. And it would the law of attraction, actually, is what it's called. How we can attract prosperity and success and not just money-wise, but relationships and everything. How can we attract these things to ourselves? And it talked about this, and I hadn't thought of it in a few years, or in a year or so, but I started thinking about it today. You know, how can I change the course of my life? You know, what can I do? One of my goals is to be a YouTuber. I want to make videos. I want to talk to people. Talking makes me become alive, even though some of you might not think I'm that good. But that's what I'm working for. I like to talk. I like to interact. I like to have a plan. I don't like small talking. I like conversation. I like philosophy, history, and those kind of things. But this whole concept of the secret, you know, what is the human mind actually capable of? I believe that so many of us, and for so long, we have been so limited to what we can see around us. These physical things, you know, that's it. Or go to our job, come home. Either someone likes us at our job or they don't. We get paid so much or we don't. And not realize that we are in control of our destiny. And that if we believe what we believe, what we have faith in, comes to pass. And I credit that to being a follower of Jesus Christ, that He does those things for you. But it's not just that. It's the law of the universe set in effect for all people. The Bible says it rains on the just and the unjust. So it's not just accessible to a person who seeks out Jesus, even though I believe that's the most important thing. I believe that anyone can access this if you follow the laws of the universe. That you become self-aware, and you start to realize that what I believe and what I want comes to pass. Believe it and it comes to pass. And it's not positive thinking just. I mean, positive thinking of course helps, but this is to align yourself and put aside all worry and fear. Worry and fear will always stop you. We are capable of so much more if we can focus our minds on what we want. A one-mindedness, a single-mindedness to pursue something. It will come to pass. We attract that. We attract what we believe in. We attract what we seek. And if it's negative things, that's what we get. And I'm sorry to say that's too many times I've done that. I've attracted negativity to my life for just being angry, or even being aware of what I need to do but not doing it because I'm too upset that things aren't going my way. And one thing that stands out to me in The Secret was a gentleman who talked about how when he was going through the difficult times in his life, he had a visionary board. He put it on his wall. He put the house he wanted, the car he wanted, the job he wanted, all these things he wanted. He put pictures of them on the wall. And he moved, and time went on, and he packed these things away. And one day he moved in, bought a new house, and he moved into it after he was fairly successful. And one of his kids came up and was like, "Dad, what's in this box?" And he said, "It's my visionary board." And he started explaining it, and he got it out, and he looked at it, and he couldn't believe it. The house that he had on his visionary board was the exact house that he just bought. And I believe those things are possible. That's a story, a true story, I assume. But it's a story that it didn't happen to me or you, but I believe we're capable of it. I believe that we need to have that kind of single-mindedness, whether it's politics, whether it's our churches, whether, regardless of what it is, that's what we need to pursue. We need to be aware that our minds are capable of producing what we desire. And not for selfish reasons, because that is the law ordained by God from the beginning of time. That if we align ourselves, and the more people that believe something, the stronger it is. The more vehemently you believe it, the more passionate you are, the quicker it will come to pass. And this is something that I want to work on, I want you to work on, and this is so deep, a person could have hours discussion on it. I just want to bring that to the attention of myself and everyone else, that we can bring to pass what we believe. And forgiveness instead of grudge. Cheerfulness instead of depression. Joy and happiness instead of anger. Let's focus on the things that we want, the good things, and not on the things we don't have. But I want to continue to study on these things that will bring fulfillment into my life, into your life. I want to continue to share with you guys what this is. But anyway, that's my rant. That's about it for now. Peace out.